In Crosby's autobiography, she wrote that this was her first hymn created to be paired with music by Lowry. The hymn was originally distributed in Brightest and Best, a choice collection of new songs, duets, choruses, invocation and benediction hymns for the Sunday school and meetings of prayer and praise in 1875 by the New York publisher Bigelow in Maine. He restoreth my soul, he leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Psalm 23 verse 3. The writing of this hymn, All the Way My Saviour Leads Me, was the result of a bit of personal experience. One day, I wanted the modestly substantial amount of $5 for a particular purpose, and needed it very badly. I did not know, just then, exactly how to get it and was led in mind to pray for it. Somehow I knew the good Lord would give it to me if I asked him for it, though exactly how, I did not know. Not long after I had prayed for the money, a gentleman came into the house, passed the time of day, shook hands with me, and went out immediately. When I closed my hand, after the friendly salutation, I found in it a bill which he left there. A visitor later told me it was a $5 bill. I have no way to account for this, except to believe that God, in answer to my prayer, put it into the heart of this good man to bring me the money. My first thought was, in what a wonderful way the Lord helps me. All the way my Saviour leads me. A commonly told story about this hymn recounts that it came to Fanny as a consequence of a prayer. Through financial struggles, she urgently needed some money, and as her frequent practice, Fanny started to pray. A few moments following, a gentleman donated her $5, the precise amount she needed. Later remembering the event, she said, I have no way of accounting for this except to believe that God put it into the heart of this good man to bring the money. The poem she wrote afterward became All the Way My Saviour Leads Me. When Fanny was about 6 weeks old, her parents realized with alarm that something was wrong with her eyes. The local doctor was away, but the Crosbys found a man no one afterward recalled his name who claimed to be a physician. He put hot poultice on the baby's inflamed eyes, insisting it would draw out the infection. The infection did clear up, but white scars appeared, and in the months that followed the baby registered no response to objects held before her. As it turned out, Fanny was not totally blind. Even in old age she could discern day and night. But her vision was gone. When Fanny J. Crosby wrote All the Way My Saviour Leads Me, she was expressing her own testimony of God's guidance. Even her blindness, she realized, was part of his plan. Year later, Fanny viewed her blindness as a special gift from God, believing he had given her a particular soul vision which equipped her for a special work. It was the best thing that could have happened to me, she declared. How in the world could I have lived such a helpful life had I not been blind? Don't blame the doctor, Fanny said on another occasion, he is probably dead by this time. But if I could meet him, I would tell him that he unwittingly did me the greatest favor in the world.